I'm the head of a project called Archaeox, or the Archaeology of East Oxford, which is a 4-year Heritage Lottery funded, together with John Fell Fund, project totalling just over £500,000. And the basis of the project is that we take archaeology out into the community. We chose East Oxford because we thought it was an area of Oxford which not only has very interesting archaeology, an untapped resource in so many ways. There are so many fascinating sites and landscapes in East Oxford, but there's also a large proportion of Oxford's population, and I think it's an area which the university really needs to reach out to, and it's working really well. We've got 3 extremely dedicated staff apart from myself. They are Jane Harrison, Olaf Beyer and Joe Robinson. Joe is on a training bursary-ship from the Council for British Archaeology. The other 2 are part of our HLF funded package. And we have a website which is called archaeox.net, archeox.net. And through the website and through community events, outreach, guided walks, lectures, we've been doing as much as we possibly can. We've now got around about 500 active volunteers signed up to the project, and these are people from all walks of life, all backgrounds, just about all ethnicities and educational backgrounds you could possibly imagine. We've been working in inner East Oxford, in St Clement's and around Cowley Road, but also in Rose Hill, Iffley, Blackbird Leys, Littlemore, and all of those areas have their own distinct identity, and we've managed to bring them together. We've got people moving around doing things like test pitting, which are small 1 by 1 metre excavations which are designed to pepper the landscape and to provide a pattern that we can interrogate. We do geophysics. We've got some very fancy electronic equipment for scanning the ground, and we've got people learning how to do that and also how to process the results. So we're teaching people computer skills as well as interpretive skills in archaeology. And perhaps our most concentrated burst of activity so far has been a 6-week excavation at Bartlemas Chapel, which is the site of a medieval leper hospital just off Cowley Road. We found 13 burials, and amazingly enough, our osteologist who works on the project has actually found evidence of leprosy amongst the human material we excavated. And we're dealing with cutting-edge archaeological science as well as dealing with people from the community, because the research laboratory for archaeology in Oxford University came out and did some isotope sampling and radiocarbon sampling, and there's just a chance we may be able to find out where some of these people grew up, those who were buried in Bartlemas hundreds of years ago. And that was an amazing experience, and so many people visited the site, so many people worked on the site and received training, that we have people who had hardly done any archaeology before but are now extremely skilled and have a really good sense of how to approach archaeology, and their interest has been completely consolidated. We've been very keen to reach out to school groups. We're working with several schools across the area to teach their students how to understand and approach archaeology, which has been great. Another major group that we've worked with is Restore, the mental health charity, which is based in Mansell Way in East Oxford. That's helping people to get back into normal life who've had problems and issues with their mental health. And we've had groups who've been helping us do test pitting. We've worked on their allotment site at Elder Stubbs to excavate. We've got pottery out of there, and they've got really fascinated by that. We've been working with Oxford Archaeology, which is the biggest commercial firm in archaeology in the UK, which of course is based in the city, to do a lot of that work. And Oxford Archaeology have been extremely helpful, and it's a very good link up with a major local employer that we're very pleased to have. Okay, we're not doing brain surgery or solving the riddles of the universe, but I think we are doing something very important socially, academically and educationally within the city of Oxford to really bring Oxford together and to get the university out there to those parts which it hasn't yet reached.